So today we're going to finish up on identifying explicit details, and this is the last skill practice before we move on to the next category of close reading. This is lesson 3, and follow along as I share some instructions. Some of the texts you read are fiction. This means the story is make-believe. The events in the story did not really happen. The characters are not real people. The story's details came from an author's imagination. When you read fiction, look for certain details in the story. These details will help you understand the story. Some details tell you about the story's setting. The setting is when and where the story takes place. Details about the setting let you know in the story if the story takes place long ago, or if the story takes place in the present, or at some future time. The setting also lets you know where the action and events take place. Why does an author tell you information about when and where? The author does this so that there is no confusion or questions about the setting. For example, the author may explain that a story takes place in a small town or a big city, or the setting may be on a planet far, far away. An author may use words like yesterday or recently, or the author may say the story takes place long ago or one day in the far future, far in the future. Words and phrases like these let you know the time frame of the story. Other details to look for tell about the story's characters. The characters in a story may be people, animals, or make-believe creatures. Authors provide descriptions of how characters look. Authors tell you what characters are feeling. Authors tell you how characters react to things. Authors may even tell you if the character is a hero or a villain. More details to look for are clues about which characters are speaking and what they are saying, keeping track of the words being said, and which character said them. Will help you keep track of events and actions in the story. Read this part from a make-believe story. Long ago, in a faraway kingdom, a poor man said to his 4 sons, "Children, I have nothing to give you, so you must go out into the world and try your luck at finding a trade." The 4 brothers packed their belongings and said goodbye to their father. Then they all left the house together. After walking for many hours, the brothers came to a place where the road split in 4 different directions. The eldest said, "Brothers, here we must part. But 4 years from this day, let's come back to this spot. In the meantime, we each must try to find a trade to support ourselves." Each brother went his own way. Soon the oldest met a man. The man asked the oldest brother where he was going. The oldest replied, "I'm not sure where I'm going, but my father wants me to learn some kind of trade." Well, let's take a look. Where's the setting? Where does the story take place? The author tells you that the action in the story takes place on a road in a kingdom that is far away. When does this story take place? Long ago. The phrase long ago tells you that this story takes place in the past. Character descriptions. 4 sons have been living with their father. The family doesn't have much money, and the sons must find some work. Who's speaking in the story? The father speaks, telling his sons to leave home. The oldest brother speaks, telling his younger brothers they should each go a separate way. So as you can see, we can find all the details that we need to know by looking closely at the text. Now you're going to do some work on your own. You're going to read the questions, read these paragraphs, and answer the questions that follow. Remember that there's a line for the answer underneath the question to record your answer. Be sure to, when you're finished, make sure that you upload the document into Canvas. Don't send me a link or send it to me on Google Classroom or anything else. Just upload it right into Canvas and I can grade it from there. If you have any questions, I'll be on the Zoom to answer.